It's 2-2, right at the death.
Well, from the blink of elimination, Croatia bounced back. And just through luck and hope, and Pasilic moved into an offside position. And it's whether there's a touch there from Matanovic. Vardiol gets the toe poke. This will be a suspense while we wait for the decision on Matanovic's touch, because that is crucial.
Well, it was Gvardiol against Ruben Neves. Let's quickly bring in Mark Clattenburg for an assessment, Mark.
Yeah, it looks like there's a potential offside in the build-up. But what happens is, as the ball comes into the penalty area, the Croatian number 20 jumps for the ball. And it's if he touches the ball, he will then make an offside for the, I think it was the 15 that was in an offside position. So it will be the question, does the number 20 of Croatia get a touch on the ball, which then makes his teammate in an offside position? If he doesn't touch the ball, it's onside. If he does touch it, it's offside.
And we're looking, Mark, at Matanovic there. And you be the judge, Rob, as to whether he touched the ball.
It's a snick. It's a snick from Matanovic, the faintest of touches.
They'll also have a chip in the ball, so they'll be able to see and be able to feel if that Croatia player has touched the ball. So it is a factual decision.
Croatia player number 20 touched the ball and headed to the goal scorer. Final decision, offside.
From a Croatian angle, so cruel. And the reaction from Luka Modric tells you everything you need to know. Fine margins at this high level can be decisive.
Good morning, Kansas City. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. It's Friday, July 3rd, 2026. Yeah, I'm here. I'm taking an off day. Deeves?
No, you've proven that you're a grinder.
I'm a real one. I'm what they call a hard ass. No idea what that means, but happy to be here. Deeves filling in for Jake Gutierrez, who's somewhere muttering in a corner about VAR and red cards. It's probably better he's off the air. I was thinking, man, I wish he was on the air for this. Maybe not. He's melting down. Jake is melting down during this World Cup tournament. So we'll talk to Stan Weber coming up. He'll be in studio with us at around 6:30. We'll get a very hot 4th of July weekend forecast from Jeff Penner. This is going to be hot. All right. Very, very hot. I'm not going to go down that road. You people, you wonderful people that listen to this show, you know what I prefer. You know, give me a day in the 50s or low 60s, and I thrive. I feel good. I move around. I don't have any aching bones. I'm telling you, man, I do not operate well when it's above 90. It's just, you know, I used to deal with it, but I'm over it. And I'm not sitting here arguing for 15 degrees either. Although at some points I'm thinking I'd rather have that. Nah, you know what? Just give me 62 degrees with a nice breeze.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, doesn't it? Just go out. You want to wear shorts? Wear shorts. Wear short pants.
Shorts and a hoodie.
Wear a hoodie. Wear a jacket. Take the jacket off. That sounded bad. Sorry. You know what I mean. Do what you want. But, 95, I think, later on today. Ugh. Hey, you know what? We'll do it. We'll get through it together. Got no choice. But we'll find out from Jeff Penner what the weather will be like for today's festivities, tonight's festivities, 4th of July, and then what we'll call a Sunday of recovery for everyone. Exciting that 4th of July is on Saturday. And so we can all hopefully rest and recuperate from all the activities on Sunday. Mike McFarland. Oh, Mac. Last week it was all fun and giggles talking about Ray Palacios shoving baseballs in his mouth. Now this week, let's see. They've won one game since we talked to Mac. Okay. Yo. So, we'll figure out a creative way to talk about the Royals with Mike McFarland. Pete Sweeney will join us from the Kansas City Star. That's at 8:30. And then Tim Grunhard will be on the phone because he absolutely refuses to come in studio with me. So Tim Grunhard on the phone in the 9 o'clock hour. It was funny yesterday. I had my last MC gig at Casey House on the Plaza, and man, I made an emotional social media post last night because I'm sad that it's over because I really had a great time over the past couple of weeks as MC down there. I think I had 4 days or nights where I was MC, and I had a chance to meet some super interesting people from around the world. Fans that were here supporting the Netherlands. I met several people last night from Colombia, from the Colombia consulate. My first day, I was there introducing a panel that included many dignitaries from Argentina. Met folks from Algeria. Really, really cool. And they were so nice and so gracious and so complimentary of Kansas City. And also I had a chance to share the stage with, Tech Nine, Kay Adams, Joel Goldberg yesterday. Just a bunch of great people. The mayor was there several times. Kathy, our great friend Kathy Nelson. It was a really, really great experience. And the people from Casey House were just absolutely awesome. Awesome to work with. And I was sad that it's over. But one moment I will remember is Joel Goldberg, who I hope people realize the sense of humor that Joel Goldberg has. He's a very funny man. And as he gets there, he's, this guy, because we've worked several events in the past. He's been on the show quite a bit. The last event we worked together, I was the MC and he was the host of the ALS Night of Hope. And so I had recently seen him, and he walks in, and I'm going to introduce a panel that he was going to host yesterday, featuring, featuring Jackie Stiles, basketball legend, who I really enjoy meeting with and talking to. And I'm going to have her on the show sooner than later. But Joel walks in, comes over, kind of give the bro hug, leans in, and he said, "You going to put a baseball in your mouth?" Great line, right? Wasn't expecting it. I looked up and said, you know what, I might. I haven't thought of that. I haven't thought of incorporating that into my MC duties, but thank you for the idea. Maybe that could work at FIFA Fan Fest. So, But Hannah, I've crossed paths with you at Casey House. That was awesome. I met so many great people that listen to the show and people from around the world. And I have my wife with me down there every time I emceed. I really enjoyed my time down there. But I still have a few more dates at FIFA Fan Festival, including tonight. I'll be on stage from, I think, 6 until midnight. 6 to midnight. And so if you're heading out there, I know that the big game between Colombia and Ghana will be taking place at Arrowhead. But if you're not going to Arrowhead to watch the game, and let me tell you, the last time Colombia played, I was on stage at the FIFA Fan Fest, and let me tell you, the fans from Colombia took the entire festival over. It was awesome. And the emotion and the energy they provided was just got me through the night. It was great. And so I'm looking forward to that again tonight. And so if you're not going to the match out at Arrowhead and you want to be a part of the vibe and enjoy the festivities and the electricity, go down to FIFA Fan Festival. It's going to be hot. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And they're going to increase the water stations down there. You can bring in an empty plastic bottle, just empty, drink on your way down there, drink a bottle of water, and then take the empty bottle in there, and then you can refill it as many times as you want. So you got to hydrate. But it should be electric down there. I'm looking forward to that tonight. And so there you go. Also, if you want to come out and see me earlier than that, triple book today. Deebs, we can make it happen. I'm doing the show till 10, and then I will make my way to Parkville, Missouri, not far from where I live. I will not be at home, but I'll be close enough to call it my neck of the woods. I'll be at Westlake Ace Hardware today from 11 until 1. If you'd like to stop by and see me on 45 Highway, 9200 45 Highway in Parkville at Westlake. And they have everything you need for your 4th of July celebrations. They got the best brands of barbecue. If you need a grill, last minute, Traeger, Weber, Big Green Egg, plus all the products you need for this holiday weekend. They've also got Yeti coolers and drinkware, insect repellents. You need that. These damn bugs. I was getting bit up last night. And so they got a huge variety of sauces and rubs. So if you're thinking, I still need some things for 4th of July, well, finish your shopping today with me at Westlake Ace Hardware. All right? They got great deals during their 4th of July sale. So stop by and see me. It's a newly remodeled store in Parkville, off 45 Highway. I'm going to be there with one of our newest employees, Big Jimmy. 6'7", I think. I don't know. Something like that. He's very taller than me, so most everyone is.
Yeah, he's pretty tall. He's at least 6'4", probably 6'4".
6'8", maybe?
Yeah, maybe 10.
Right. We'll come out and measure Big Jimmy if you'd like. That could be fun. Guess how tall Big Jimmy is, and the winner will receive a brand new copy of the Sports Radio 810 soccer magazine. Wouldn't you like that? And then I'll go home. I think I'll change into my MC gear, pick up my wife and daughters because they're going to go with me tonight, and then take on the MC duties for FIFA Fan Festival in one of the best spots in town at the World War I Museum and Liberty Memorial, and it's just beautiful. Behind the stage, the backdrop of the Liberty Memorial in downtown Kansas City, Missouri. I get chills every time I see it. It's just awesome. So there you go. Royals lost. I'm not doing this. I'm not. All right? I know Stan gets mad if I get too negative about the Royals. I'm not doing it. And so I'm not going down. They lost again. All right? Don't blame. I didn't do it. I wasn't out there playing, thankfully. But you know, you want updates? You want to not talk about the game? I'm with you. Okay, let's check into the injury situation. Is that any better? No, it's not. And again, I did not like being the bearer of bad news. But Deebs, you were here. How long has it been now? 3-4 weeks ago when I told you, if you're thinking Cole Reagans is coming back, stop thinking that.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Don't think that. You can want to think that, but don't. And unfortunately, this was the worst case scenario for Cole Reagans because you know that he had surgery on Wednesday. And the Royals just basically said they weren't quite sure the extent of the injury and they weren't going to know until they got in there and figured out what was going on. Well, UCL repair on his left elbow, which means he now faces 10 to 12 months of recovery. This reads in Andy Rogers' article, the club expects his return midseason 2027. I will say edit it for me, and I'll say I hope to see him back midseason 2027. But I'm, yeah. Mic's open. But it's true.
I was or
Right.
at all, yeah.
I mean, this is how I'll handle the Cole Reagans situation. I will. This my mom used to always tell me this. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. I go, well, Mom, I don't have any chickens. I will, but I get it. I will not count any chickens before they hatch. I will not count on any date. I will not assume anything. When he comes back, I'll be very, very pleased. I'll be very happy. I will like it very much because I enjoy watching him pitch. But I will not expect anything. I will not. I'll. And maybe this is too negative, but I was going to tell you about. I will hope for the best, but expect the worst. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, why shouldn't you feel that way about Chris Bubich? We keep talking about this. Remember when he went on the IL? No, I don't think it's very serious. It's going to kind of preventative maintenance. Be back soon. And then we had Scott Sharp on the show. And I didn't fully grasp what was going on. But, hey, Scott, can you give us an update? Try to end the segment on a positive note. How about Chris Bubich? And you just hears, well, I wish we had a better update for you, but he won't be making his rehab appearance tonight. He's going to come back to Kansas City for further evaluation because we can't get the soreness out. I'm like, ah! So that's where that is. So I don't know about you. How could you I mean, how could you have any hope that you can see Chris Bubich soon? You can't. You cannot. I mean, they can't figure it out. And so, I mean, just they were having trouble winning games before all these injuries hit. And yes, these injuries have been devastating. But as Andy Rogers reported yesterday, Bubich's setback was with his shoulder. And now it's been, moved to the 60-day DL or IL. George wants to call it DL. He gets mad when I say IL. It says the DL. Like, okay.
Yeah, DL.
Right. I don't remember that. And so he received. So Bubic received a cortisone injection yesterday, and he'll be shut down for 7 to 10 days. Timeline still to be determined. Now, when I tell you that, what do you say, Deebs? If I tell you shut down 10 days, we'll see what happens.
60-day DL usually makes me think season.
They're just, they're hoping. Like, okay, let's try this. We'll give them the shot, see if things calm down, reevaluate in a week, week and a half, and hope things are better.
Doesn't give a lot of hope.
Right. Right. It is what it is. And also, Salvi's dealing with a sore elbow, so sprinkle that on top. Hey, Royals fans, hello. I'm waving at you on the stream. How are you? Don't shoot the messenger. Just had, and I haven't even mentioned the game yet. So, I got friends texting me pictures from them of the Royals game. I'm like, man, all right. Look like you're having fun.
Yeah, I'll be out there tomorrow.
You'll have a blast, won't you?
Yeah, I'll still have fun.
You love it. Fireworks.
Yeah, I love going to the game.
Big fireworks. That should be a great show. But the Royals will not be coming off a win, Deebs, unfortunately. They won't play tonight. They'll get a rare Friday breather thanks to the World Cup. But they'll be coming off a 5-2 loss and a sweep at the hands of the red-hot Tampa Bay Rays, who have now won 8 in a row. Go Tampa. Bury the Yankees. Come on. I mean, I'm not saying go Tampa against the Royals. I wanted the Royals to beat Tampa. But separate from them playing the Royals, I will root for Tampa because I want the Yankees to not finish first, and I want some type of material and ammunition to use against Gary Dieter on Thursdays. Like yesterday was fun. Like when I was telling him, hey, have you noticed the Yankees have lost 7 in a row and the Rays have won 7 in a row? Isn't that crazy? And he didn't like it, but he heard it. He dealt with it. So there you go. Deebs, do you have anything to say about the controversy, the controversial end of the soccer match that everyone's talking about now between Portugal and Croatia?
I don't really know enough about soccer to comment a ton, but I mean, I really thought that was all good. I mean, the goal was fine, and of course they come replay it, and what, the guy's hair touched it or something, and they had the sensor in the ball.
That's what the chip in the ball says.
The chip in the ball, which we were talking before the show.
Right.
How long have we been hearing about hypothetical chips in balls?
Right. Well, half my life. Yeah, dude, I don't know. And now I read every expert saying the call was wrong and it's ruining the World Cup. You know, it seems like every day we're talking about officiating.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those. It's a movie-esque play. I mean, it's something you dream about, and you call it back because of a chip in the ball and the smallest of margins.
I want to call Jake so bad. I know we can't. I don't want to bother him, but I want to so bad.
Well, he'll get his opinions all straight over the weekend. But he'll come in fire on Tuesday.
Right now, he would melt down on the air.
Yeah.
Because he's claiming that this is ruining the sport.
And he's a lifer.
That's exactly right. So I'd like him to vent. I might call him. I usually leave him alone on vacation, but I kind of want to call him.
The World Cup is only in America. How often?
Right. I feel like Stan would want to hear Jake melt down because I want to hear Jake melt down. I think you want to hear it because this guy's posting. You got to see some of the text messages. Hey, NSFW, not safe for work, not safe for anything, really. Not safe for work or home. This guy is pissed. We'll take a break. Lots to talk about. All right. Back after this on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Welcome back to New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Jake, if you're up, if you're listening, I want you to call in. I will text you after 7, but it's special circumstances. Deeves, you want to contact him, or should it come from me?
I kind of like what you just said. Put the ball in his court.
Yeah.
Make it his.
He says he's up at all.
choice.
He's up at 3 a.m. listening closely. So I've extended the offer. We'll see because I just feel like I need to hear this, Stan, because Jake's going through it right now. Going through a very difficult time.
He should come on as a guest, expert,
Right.
commenting on the sport that he loves. And if he slept in late, that means he probably got up at 5.
Right.
So we could have him on as a guest. A totally different role. It's not like he's coming to work. He should be a guest.
He's texting. He just texted the producer's thread. Hold on here. This guy's active right now. See, we have a rule. Like when I'm on vacation, I've kind of like when you enter the transfer portal with no contact tag. When I go on vacation, I have a no contact tag. I just
That's the rule. Your rule.
Yes, I have people that I trust very much that will run the show. Jake, Lebo, Nate, Jack Johnson, Deebs, a circle of trust. They got it. They got this. All right? Leave me be. Jake he doesn't have that because he's like the emergency, like, oh, we broke something, Jake. How do we fix it?
Mm-hmm. He's the Drake.
Right, because I'm an idiot when it comes to the technical.
Drake is the other guy
right.
that's available all the time for the station for 25 years.
24/7.
I talked to Drake early this morning because something seemed
Guy's
wrong,
amazing.
but was not.
He's a genius. And so
Mr. Justice.
Right. And Nate has a please contact me tag when he's gone.
Please contact me tag.
He'd love to come on. He'd love to be a part of the conversation. He wants to text, and he'd like to be a part of it. Just like yesterday, 6:30 a.m. after he hosted until midnight, he comes on and breaks down soccer. And this guy's just he's sleeping an hour a day. He's attacking the World Cup.
He's like the bars that stay open 23 hours a day.
Right.
Sleeps 1.
That's exactly right. He does stay open 23 hours a day. And so I've texted.
Is Jake coming on then?
I don't know. We have a producer's thread where we text like, hey, just out of courtesy, hey, we're gonna chase this guest, so no one double books, and we're just
Oh, okay.
And so he just texted that we're chasing a certain NBA guest to let everyone know, and so then I see that at 6:21 he's active.
Can we get our claim in for him? This is like the supplemental draft. We
Right.
want to put our claim in that no one gets Jake.
I'm not sure that
let's
anyone
chase Jake, and then no other show will chase Jake.
Right. I don't think he'd
As a
go on
soccer
any other
expert.
show. I think he'd decline.
Is that right?
He's very specific, right? Deebs, what do you say? Would he accept? He'd go on if Lebo was hosting something just to fight with him. But he might.
He might, yeah.
He
Jake's
might
a
go
team
on.
player.
Is he?
Union Broadcasting, Sports Radio 810
Oh,
WHB.
I can't wait to tell him you said that. That would make him very happy.
I think of him as a team player.
Right. That's right. That's
But
exactly
I
right.
think everything, I start with Chad Boger and the image of Todd Lebo and Drake. I mean, those guys are all in for all things Sports Radio 810 WHB.
That's exactly
so
right.
I start going further, and I look at Deebs, and I assume Deebs is a team player because why wouldn't he be?
Deebs does
the
it all.
image has been set. He's been
learning
taught this way.
He's learning.
We've been doing this
from
for a
the best.
long time. I've been doing this for a long time. What do we say, 25 years almost? Or did we blow past 25 years?
I've been here 27.
Okay, so we blew past. We're heading toward 30.
Right.
Because I was on the air before you rolled in here.
Right.
So we've been here a long time.
So yesterday, some people got mad because I was badgering Gary Dieter for details about the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift wedding. And I got him to admit a few things, but then he said he's going to call in and give us a rundown. He'll be on vacation in North Carolina next week, but he's going to call in and give us a rundown. So me and Sherm pretty much worked him over yesterday. We had fun doing it. But I did want to mention this. I mentioned this to you in the commercial break because I thought this was pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard about this last night. This is big. Listen closely.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have donated $26 million to charities this week ahead of their wedding, it says, at Madison Square Garden.
You're just reading right now.
Right, I'm just reading. The donations were spread out across 20 local and national charities, with many located in areas where the couple has deep ties, including a couple in Kansas City. Harvesters and Children's Mercy Hospital benefited from these donations.
In a big way.
Yes. Harvester says they're going to be able to provide 2 million meals to people that are in need.
Congratulations to them on their wedding and for doing that. It's incredible.
And we know the wonderful work that Children's Mercy Hospital does. And so, I mean, that, you know, Food Bank for New York City, Musical Mentors, Rhode Island Community Food Bank, Children's Mercy Hospital. There's a very long list. ASPCA. So you can Google that and see.
That's really good.
Place. Yeah.
That was a surprise. There's a lot of things going on in New York today, so I hope they have an unbelievable celebration. Can't wait to hear or see, some of the things that went on, because her production group knows how to put on any type of show you want. They can build anything and create any video, stages. They can do anything, and it's just every day of the week, right? I mean, those guys know how to put on a giant show. So what are they going to do? How are they going to decorate things? What is going to be the emphasis? What is going to be the fun things? Who all is going to be there? It's going to be great. It'll be something to talk about for weeks and weeks and weeks.
I just want to know about the food. Like, what food do you serve there, right?
That's what we were saying.
That's very interesting.
How long do you think that from when you enter in, will you be there before you leave? Did I hear something they expect to go till 2 a.m. in the morning with a party?
Oh, I bet. That might be Jake. I mean, I just, like, to me, I want to know the details. Like, you walk in,
me too.
What are the hors d'oeuvres? Like, what do you serve at this wedding? Like, and who's serving it? How do they pick them? And what's the main course? And what's the, like, that's, I need to know.
Because you know all the behind-the-scenes things at these events you see and how they get, and in my regular business, we do property management on the real estate side, and always I'm thinking about, like, how did that get organized? How did that arrive on time? What did they choose to pick? We got a special guest.
Should we?
Right? We have a special guest.
Or do we got time to go with him? You pick. Deebs, you're running the show. I don't want to be up against the break if we
Don't be intimidated by the guy who used to work here.
We're going to break and come back.
Okay.
Will he hold through the break? Will our guest hold through the break?
Actually, you know what? We're going to do it now.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Because our guest, I'm worried about them holding through the break.
Jake Gutierrez. Jake, you know I don't.
Morning, boys.
Is this Jake?
Listen to me.
Wait a second. Let me hear this. Over a phone sounds a little different. He sounds like a regular guest. Welcome.
I literally thought the same thing. I answered the phone, and I go, who is this?
Not regular. There's nothing regular about me, Stan. We all know that.
By the way, Stan called you a team player.
I
How
did.
about that?
Hey, you know me. I'm all about team.
There it is. You called right in. Are you in the mountains of Colorado right now, or are you in the Kansas City area? Is that to be disclosed?
I'm in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm on a little walk.
Oh,
wow.
You caught me about the calmest time I could ever be. I just finished my prayers and my meditation. Now I'm on a little walk. I got pickleball at 8. So
thanks.
If there's any point that I could be calm, it'd be right now.
And you sent a text out saying that we're chasing Landry Shamet for the show, so nice job. Always working.
So be careful walking and texting. There's curbs and things like that. Okay. Now, Stephen is making it sound, as I come in as a listener, that your heartbeat may be pumping faster, not because you're walking, but because of other reasons. Can you guys fill me in what you guys are talking about?
This guy, not last night, but 2 nights ago, the night the U.S. men's national team played, he texted, or he posted on X, on social media, more in 12 hours than he had in the previous 12 months. This guy melted down. said VAR is ruining the sport that he loves, went into this long tirade about how he started playing in preschool and everything that soccer's meant to him and the sport's being ruined. And this is before the controversial red card in the U.S. men's national team game. And so then we see yesterday VAR ruins the end of Croatia and Portugal. And that's what I'm asking you. Okay, you're the expert here. What the hell was that at the end of Croatia and Portugal?
I'm not sure. They said that the guy touched it, and when the ball was crossed, he flicked it or deflected it onto his teammate who was in an offside position. But there was no angle whatsoever that made it look like that ball changed direction or that was touched in any way.
But the guy from Portugal tried to clear it.
Right.
And that's what we said everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he tried to clear it, but it's a deflection, and that is a weird part of the offsides rule. It has to be a clear intention to play the ball.
I thought it was.
He misplayed it, so it's considered a deflection. But that interpretation could absolutely be true. Yeah, I mean that's what's left up for interpretation. What they're doing right now in the World Cup is like what they're reviewing is like in football stand. Let's put it in football terms. It's like reviewing holding, or it's like reviewing, pass interference. How'd that work out when the NFL tried to do that? Like, that's what they're doing with VAR right now.
You got to eradicate it out of the league rules quickly.
Well, hopefully, I'm hoping that they see how big of a debacle this is, and they do make some adjustments. It's too late now. But it baffles me because in other leagues around the world, I watch a lot of soccer, watch a lot of English Premier League. You hear us talking about that once in a while, Stan.
He loves it.
And at no point in time is it ever this horrendous. And so it's like, how can they get it right week to week in top leagues around the world, and yet you come to the world's biggest stage, and they're consistently just horrible decisions on when they go to the VAR, red cards, head balls, and saying goalkeepers are being interfered with. I mean, it's out of hand, but it kind of seems like, isn't that the trend for all replays? Like the instant they put replay in, it goes overboard, they make a correction, it comes back, and then eventually they get it right. It's just too bad that they're using the World Cup to test this all out, because it's ridiculous.
How mad were you on Wednesday night when you went on your tirade before the U.S. men's national team took the field? You were super mad about the Belgium game, that finish.
Yeah, the Belgium-Senegal game. That was, I mean, here's what I have an issue with the most about the VAR. Right? They're going back and they're looking at every little thing. They don't make the call. Like if they make that call in the run of play, meaning like before, they call that, let's go look at review, and okay, our decision's confirmed, because what they're doing is that they're looking at every single little play. And the biggest issue, and Stuart Holden mentioned this in the red card game against the United States, is that when you're looking at it in slow motion, it's not the same play. It's just not. It looks different. I mean, you slow it down, things can look 10 times worse.
They're not supposed to use slow motion to evaluate that, are they?
Exactly. It's in the actual rules of the VAR. And so if they're going to look at things, make the referee look at it in real time, in real speed, and just play it.
Does the referee decide on this? Is it video assist review? What's VAR?
So there's a couple different ways it can happen. Like the ref can call for it, but also they have three officials up in the booth looking at things, and they can call down to him. It's kind of like New York for the NFL. The referee can make a call, and then New York will call down and say, "Oh, we're going to look at this," right?
But when they do the review, is it video assist review? Is that why you call it VAR?
Correct.
Okay,
that's video assist review.
That's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure. So the video assist review, VAR, has been called upon for whatever reason, and it may not be one that you like.
Video assistant referee.
Oh, referee,
yes,
not review. Sorry about that. I wondered about that. Now, we have a review, and if they're up in the booth or in New York or wherever they are, who decides if a call is going to go A or B? Is it the official who is on the field or is it someone in the group from FIFA? Who makes the decision?
Well, from my understanding is that VAR is part of the officiating crew.
Okay.
So like they'll go through like before the game, they'll say, the referee today is so and so, and the assistant referee, which are the guys on the sidelines with the flags, are these guys, and then they'll go up to a different picture and they say the VAR referees are these three guys up in this booth. And so, from my understanding, is both can happen. The center official can call for a review, and then also the video assist referee can call down to the center official and say, "Hey, we're looking at this, or we're checking this. You need to take another look at this."
So the center official runs over and looks at a TV monitor?
Correct.
Okay, I didn't know that. In the NFL, the referee goes over, puts on a headset, and in college football,
very similar.
Looks at a little video. It's hard to see out there in the sun and everything, but they're talking to someone who's looking at it in giant HD TV, many angles, and
that's the thing. I feel like that they're like, for as big of a sport this is, they only seem to have 2 or 3 angles, which is baffling to me. Like that play in the Portugal game that you're talking about, Steven. Like, how do they not have some kind of 360 camera technology, or how do they not have more than the 2 angles that we saw? I mean, literally, you only saw 2 angles of the play.
What do you think of the chip that's in the ball, supposedly, that detected that was somehow touched?
Oh, God. I don't know, man.
But it didn't register when it went off the guy's head, but it registered when it grazed the guy's hair.
That was the most confusing part about it for me, is that literally less than a second after the ball went past the guy, it hits the Portugal's defender's head or the back of his neck or whatever, and it didn't make it. It didn't make it. I guess it would be something in that the seismic chart that they had. It just seems really.
It shows this really chart that shows how the pressure, whether or not something touched the ball, which it looked to me like it was wrong. Last night.
Why do we rely on the chip?
Right.
We have no idea if it's accurate.
Well, and here's the deal, Jake. And this is now. Look, I've had a lot of fun watching these matches. I've had great fun hosting the watch parties. But now I'm in a situation where I'm watching a game, especially in the final few minutes, and there's a big goal. I assume it's going to be called back. Like it keeps ruining big moments in the World Cup, right? And then we have to talk about this instead of the match.
Yeah, and it's a quandary to me. It's like, what's FIFA really want?
Money.
They want,
I know this one. Money.
Yeah, money. And what are we doing? We're talking about the World Cup. Instead of talking about the great play, we're talking about drama, and we're talking about like when you're sitting down watching for people my age, The Real World, right? That's the first reality television show. Like, what did they want? What did they want? What did MTV want you to be watching? They wanted you to go drama. They created drama. I feel like it's manufactured drama, and that's
they want controversy.
That's say that. Yes.
That's why they have hydration breaks to get them riled up.
Oh boy. Yep. No, that's another thing, Stan. We don't even need to get into that. Everybody in the world knows how I feel about that. At least the listening audience does.
Jake, some people are speculating you took the next couple of days off because you're attending Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. Can you confirm or deny?
I can't do either or.
Wow. Whoa. Okay.
I had to sign an NDA.
Wow. Move on from that then. Are you really in Overland Park right now?
Yes, I am. Okay. No, I think it's me and Bucker are the only two that didn't get invited.
Right. So okay then. So it sounds like you've calmed down. You were very angry. You said VAR is ruining the World Cup, ruining the sport you love. Have you stepped back from that proclamation?
I mean, it's definitely changing the sport that doesn't need to be changed in a way that doesn't need to be changed. Look, every World Cup up to this, it seems that, there would be bad calls here and there, but, I mean, they're going back and changing calls that, what's the rule in the NFL, right? It has to be, evidence, it has to be conclusive evidence to overturn the call, right? And it's like on these calls, some of them that seems like, okay, like that offsides call in the Portugal game, there was no conclusive evidence that ball hit that defender. or hit that attacker for Croatia that caused the guy to be offside. There was no conclusive evidence other than what they said was a chip in the ball, which I hadn't even really heard of before that point in time, right? Like, well, wait, there's a chip in the ball. I knew that they had a chip in the ball because they use it for the offsides part, right? So
FIFA wants Portugal to advance. That's why they did it.
Well, I was rooting for Portugal, so it didn't hurt my feelings, but,
When do you come back?
Kind of. I'll be back Tuesday morning.
Okay, so I got to ask you these because we won't talk to you. Okay, 3 quick questions tonight: Arrowhead, Colombia, or Ghana?
Colombia.
Okay, Sunday night, Mexico City, England, or Mexico?
Oh boy, what a match this is going to be. I got to go with Mexico. I mean, I don't think England quite knows what's in store for them.
Right. do you like the Instagram videos I've been sending you?
I hope they bring some earplugs. What the Mexican fans are going to do to the hotel.
I kind of want to come over to can I come over to your house and watch that with you?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it. Okay, Monday.
Is that unfair that England's got to go to that road environment like that against Mexico? Is that kind of not really cool?
I think it's cool.
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it's what FIFA wants, right, Stan? I mean, it's.
Hey, the Chiefs had to go to Baltimore to win an AFC Championship game one time.
That's right.
They did it.
That's right, and Buffalo.
All right. Hey, if England had Mahomes, they could win.
Yeah, it's part of the game. You got to go.
All right. Finally, U.S.
like
or
the
Belgium.
NCAA tournament doesn't let teams have home court advantage.
Well, but sometimes it works out that way.
Yeah,
in the NFL, it's worked out because
sometimes Kansas plays at Sprint Center in the NCAA tournament.
Yep,
I understand.
Yeah,
true.
And Mizzou,
you never know. Yeah, that really helps Mizzou out last couple of years. Thanks, Stan.
it's in Missouri.
U.S. or Belgium?
I think the United States have a really good shot. Belgium did not impress me. They haven't really impressed me the whole tournament. And honestly, they stole that match away from Senegal. I mean, that was a joke. Senegal was the better team, and they just had that game ripped from them. So I think Belgium's in trouble. I think looking at the rest of the field, I don't know if there's a better draw for the United States. Honestly, I think it's worked out perfectly for them.
That was my question: is who they've beaten 4 teams now? No, 3 teams and lost to 1. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Are these teams any good? I mean, have they played anybody that's any good?
Yeah, I mean, their opening match against Paraguay.
Paraguay is a good soccer team?
I mean, I wasn't impressed with them, and back to this. I think that they didn't really deserve to win that Germany game because VAR had a goal taken back from Germany. But they are good. Paraguay is a good team. That's a good win for the United States. Bosnia is a good side, too. I mean, Bosnia is the reason why Italy isn't playing in the World Cup again. I mean, so they have some good players. That Bosnia win's a good win because, I mean, what that showed out of the United States team, to me, they played. I mean, that's a tough there's an identity to this U.S. team that the United States haven't had in the past. This team is tough. This team is good. They're fast. I mean, they're like, they have an identity to them, and I think it starts with Pochettino, their manager. He's been a great hire for the United States, and really he's bought into. There's a great story about how he watched the movie Miracle, and it gave him a whole different look, with Herb Brooks, and it said he cried during it, and he's like, "This is what I want our team to be." So he saw that before he took over, right when he got hired.
Like the 1980 hockey team story.
That's right.
Correct. Yeah.
But
So,
they beat the Russians,
that,
didn't they? Soviet Union?
They did. The Soviet Union, yep. But that wasn't the gold medal game, though, Stan. You know that.
Oh, I know it was the game before.
Jake, go finish your walk.
Thanks for being our guest today.
Tremendous guest.
Deebs did a great job. I mean,
Right.
Deebs is subbing for a guy who does an unbelievable job, super team player.
Big shoes
But
to fill.
for Deebs to audibilize at the line of scrimmage that quickly, a young quarterback to audibilize, find a good guest that's an expert that quickly and get him on, that's really great work. I can't wait till the guy who taught him gets back and hears about how excellent of a job he did.
And Jake, for appearing on New Day with SSJ, you receive a copy of Nate Bucati's book, perfect pitch.
Did Nate Buchanan
Only-
hack his ex account, though? It sounds more like
Right.
Nate
Yeah,
was
well.
texting instead of Jake.
Well, we'll see. Nate can do no wrong during this World Cup. He's the man. Thank you so much, Jake. We appreciate your time.
All right, boys. Have a great Friday.
Thanks, Jake. Have a good vacation.
Happy 4th of July.
There it is.
How about 250th for America? How
Happy
cool is
4th
that?
of July from Jake Gutierrez, who loves to shoot off fireworks. We'll take a break. Back after
ya,
this
boys.
on WHB. All right, thank you to Jake Gutierrez, tremendous producer, also tremendous guest. Can't wait to remind him on Tuesday that as a guest he ran long and wouldn't go to break and made us late. So we have to take another break because Deeb says so. We'll be right back after this on WHB.